Alright, so for this one, again, I like using the tungsten beads. This is just a whatever tungsten cool bead, 7/64. So you do want to match the bead size to the hook size. So this is a number 14 hook. You can use a smaller bead too, but I'll just pop that on there. Now, this is a very productive fly and a very easy one to tie. All you need is black thread and some red wire. I got all sorts of wire from just stuff I bought and people that have given it to me. But yeah, you can use this stuff here. Works pretty good. Ultra wire, whatever. This is XS. I'm used to saying XL because that's the size of shirt I wear on a good day. I think I'm more of a double, even getting up to triple. That's another discussion. But yeah, just tie that red thread in there. Like I'm saying, this one's like dead simple. And what I like to do is give it a red bum. A lot of the times on the chronomid, the ass end will be red. I'm sure there's an actual name for that part of the chronomid, but I didn't do my research. I'm just showing you some really simple flies. Like, you know, it's easy to go over the top with stuff, you know, with your setup. Another thing too is when you're fishing these, right? Like you wanna be set up so you can basically be double anchored. By double anchoring, I mean the nose and tail of your boat are anchored down, so you're not moving. And you want to always start about a foot off the bottom where you're fishing. And say you don't have a fish finder, you can just use your anchor rope. So if you're, say, 6 foot tall, pull out 6 feet of anchor rope and drop it down, and that's 6 feet, right? So say you stretch it out and you're in 24 feet of water, you then know when you stretch your arms out to set your indicator on your line, right? Because you fish these typically with an indicator, sometimes naked. How deep to go, right? It's pretty simple. Oh, my anchor went down 24 feet, therefore I'll stretch my arms out, 21 feet. But if you have a fish finder, it makes it a lot easier. It's actually what you probably should have. I started off without one. Kind of learned to look at swallows and things like that flying around and bugs on the water and flipping over things on shore. But once you do get the decent fish finder and you learn how to use it and turn the fish ID off, and you can really really get into it, to be honest. You can just see where they are. So, see how I make the butt end here? There are 4 of them, right? This one we're going to get a little greasy with the sauce at the end here. Maybe 5. Might be a bit too much, but I'm not quite happy with that. A little bit more here. What's wrong? I clipped this line or something, and it's not really flattening out like I like. Again, you don't want to get too big. And you put some grease on here too. So then, right? So like I said, typically 7s are 1, 2. You can angle them different ways too. I like angling it this way. And then as it goes, right, you're keeping this tight. It kind of, see how it grows? Like the gap between the ribs. And boom, mamma mia. You got like pretty much one of the deadliest flies around. It's just so simple. It's hard. Sorry, I'm using this magnifying glass and I keep hitting the damn camera. Not really getting around it properly. There we go. And just give it the old whirlybird helicopter. Didn't really get it that tight in there, so this might be the longest helicopter of all time. And then, yeah, just want to tighten that up. Get a nice thorax built up. So this is a little trick I'll show you that I do. Probably it's frowned upon by a lot of tyers or whatever. Not the best, as I would say, but what I do is I take this 2 knots, and you see, I'll show you here, but twist it. It's kind of hard to see, but you cut it right against here, but I just leave it just a hair off like that. And it just leaves that little doodad sticking out there, and it actually looks like a thorax. And yeah, we'll get some special sauce here. I don't know, I'm using this stuff. You can use all sorts of different stuff. This is kind of more runny. I typically don't use too much, but on this pattern, I like to cover it nicely. And then, yeah. Oh, there was that thing again off my vise. The wounded fly tire here. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And we'll get our light. Oh man, that stuff stinks though. Like, I'm not a big Facebook dude or whatever, but a lot of people complain on there that my eyes are burning after I tied flies all day. Well, yeah. It even says on the side of it, like, a cancer warning, like, may induce, I don't know, skin irritation, allergics, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's in a lot of languages. Basically, yeah, careful. Don't use too many. I don't know. I just tie a couple flies every day just to kind of piece out. Yeah, that's basically it right there at the end. That will nail.